Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 17. I'm Andy and I need to turn my microphone a little bit. Oh, if I can maintain. Okay, so welcome to the Let's Play on the Kleinhau Map. So I'm starting harvest and I sort of ran out of storage space for our grain. So I think we have like, if we go here to, we have 100,000 of wheat, barley, a lot more potatoes, but still. So we need more storage space. So I actually borrowed some money. I had a little bit of debt, but now we have 145,000 in debt, and we're gonna go and buy a placeable silo. This one, large silo extension. So we need to place that somewhere near here. I think. Need to turn that. Just like so. I think. That's pretty nice. So now we should be able to empty this again. Right. So now we have more storage space. It did cost us 125 grand, but I think it's worth it. It was better when we can sell stuff later. So we're gonna take this over to our nice. No, what's wrong? Oh yeah, sorry. I forgot to start my Joy to Key program, which is set up to control the parking brake mod. So now it's green, and we can go down here and take this over to our next harvest field, which is field 46, I believe. We can get it on there. I think I started. I think that's a canola field, so we're gonna harvest that. We haven't harvested, but we only did this field so far, number 57. So we have quite a bit of field left to harvest. Nice fields over here. Very nice fields. So we did stop using our Rostal mash harvester because, well, I wanted to change it. It wasn't getting old. It had like 18 hours maybe on it, so it wasn't too bad. But like 18 hours is old by. Oh, let's push that over there. Maybe that's old by Farming Simulator standard, but it's not very old anyway. So we have this. The Claas Lexion 780, which is a piece of package where a link is in the description, of course. So we have actually in the package there's a very big one, which is up to 780, big, middle, and small. So you have different versions. This has, I think, I can't remember how much it is. 10,000 liters. We have the big one which holds 13.5. So this is a modded price. It's a price of one of those these ones used. So you can change the attaches, so optional headlamp cabinet, I guess. If you want a logo, engine setup, we have 780. Wheel setup standard, wide tires, tire track with wheel something, brakes standard. So you can pipe either XL, XXL, 3XL. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it might be that these are either longer or they have faster speed, overloading speed. I can't really, I don't know. You have a number on there. You can have 1, 2, 3, and 7, up to 9 actually, 10. Well, that's a lot of harvesters. But we don't have that. As for the header, we bought. The package comes with these one. The largest one is 12.3. We got the 10.5, which I thought was sufficient. Some more stuff if you want that. I also got the header trailer, which is in the package. I think I got the 40. I think that's the biggest one. These are kind of cheap anyway, so I got the leg one, Quattro 40, I think, and that fits pretty nicely on there. So. Want to? You could get in here. It has IC control. You can open the door. it works with looking back review mod. Rear looking thing. You can fold this if you want to. Here is some stuff. See, this is open side, so you can open the side if you want to. I think it's open engine. You can open the engine there if you want to. Open cooler. Cooler. This is open a window, I think. And that's about it. No, that's not about it. You can also I don't know, there's an option called TX cab suspension. Oh, TX cab suspension. Let's see there. 6. We try to turn that on and off. So we'll see. Also, you have this. You have a camera, a rear view, right side of header, left side of header, and then nothing else. So if you, for instance, we could say set it's the left side of right header. We're gonna go do a headland. You can turn this on. Parking brake off. You see, so if you look at the camera, you can see the edge there. So I can look forward and I can follow the edge of the field. So that's a good thing. It has a setup with several lasers. If you, there's one of the options, which is some sort of steering mode for Farming Simulator 17. So then you can just basically follow the field and steer this and do a headland. Nice, eh? And I will cut these pretty nicely, pretty easily. So nice canola. I like canola. That's a lot of money in that. Not as soybeans. Soybeans is better, I guess. I think actually wood chips is the best one. If you look at, I think I talked about this on this channel before, but if you look at sort of crops you would use, wood chips is really good, but it fluctuates with price. With the amount you sell stuff, it will lower the price. But the one thing that doesn't fluctuate is silage bales. They constant. If you sell those, you get the same money no matter how many you sell. You also wood is also, I think that's the constant. I could be wrong there about the wood. I'm sure about the silage bales, but I could be wrong about the wood. But I think that's pretty constant in the pricing, basically. Oh, got a little bit off there. So this is one way of harvesting. We could set our GPS up to. So 10.5 meters, which is correct, and not sure if it will follow that. No, I don't want it going off there. We'll do headland and then we'll start our up and down sections. So I also sold off my John Deere forwarder and got a Buffalo forwarder, which we might take a look on in the future episode when we're done with this and all the stuff that's associated with this. I have some glitches with this. If I change the view to, if I go outside the simulator and for instance check something on YouTube or start or stop a YouTube movie, so well, sometimes when I come back it won't move, the mouse won't move and it's sort of stuck and I can't control stuff. And then again, when sometimes I've done the same thing again, I had it was stuck and then I went outside and did something, fiddling around with something, and when I came back it worked. So like, then I can't recreate it, so I don't know why it does that, or what I'm doing differently than when it started working again in comparison to when it didn't work. So I don't know. It's weird. So that's about it. Let's see what's going on else. Started working again, which you probably don't know if I mentioned that channel. So back at work after vacation. I'm tired already, which is weird. I had a good vacation. I had like 4 weeks off, worked 1 week, which was pretty worthless working because nothing happened. It's good nothing happened, but I was just rolling my thumbs basically for a week. And then I had 2 weeks off again, and that was really nice. And I've got a lot of rest. We did some really nice, interesting stuff with the kids, but it was restful. So I can't really understand why I'm so freaking tired. I worked today, and I didn't. Well, I worked for intense. My work is usually pretty intense. Like you don't just sit around and roll. Usually, you don't sit around and roll your thumbs. But so I've been busy. Absolutely, I've been busy and started off. I had to write a small. What do we call that? Not a paper. That's not the correct word. Well, my work, the stuff that social services write, reports maybe that's a word, report. So I write a report that someone should have written during the summer, but no one wrote it. So suddenly it was like the police called me. I was like, why haven't you? Where's our report? I haven't got a report. I was like, oh, I didn't know there was supposed to be a report. So I went like, oh, great. Okay, yeah, sure. I'll fix it. So I did that during the day, and I thought that I would be able to cheat a bit, i.e. that I would be able to use some earlier and older material on the report. There was a youth that's suspected of well, a lot of stuff actually, but anyway, that's not important. But I thought I would be able to write something from what I had before, but it was too old and outdated, so I had to pretty much rewrite like 80% of it, which is okay, but I hadn't really planned on doing that. So we'll set this up, move this slightly over here, and we'll see if we'll get this going. GPS, and hopefully it will cover the entire field basically. I'm not sure about that because it turns a little bit up ahead there, and so it might miss it, but we'll see. What else to do? Well, not much. We're just working along here. Oh, yeah. Sometimes it's like, oh, don't crash the desktop, since that happens. It's been a while. I had a problem a few episodes back that it crashed the desktop. I think I talked about that. And then I haven't had that problem since then. So hopefully it will work. But I'm not 100% sure there. Sorry, I was reading a message on my phone. I'm sorry. It's like, I don't know if people do that, farmers. Like, where? Jesus, my friend, she's looking for a partner to do some CrossFit training. She's into CrossFit. I tried it a bit, but I injured my hand during the summer. I fell. That's a sign of being old also, that when you fell you hurt yourself really badly. So I fell and I haven't got I don't know what happened to it. I went to the doctor and I got an x-ray and everything, but I haven't heard any results, and I should probably call the doctor and see what's wrong with it. But I haven't felt like doing that. Well, I haven't done it basically. I have to fix that. Missed a little bit. Did we get everything? Actually, we got everything. That's good. So anyway, so she's looking for a partner. I tried CrossFit. I'm just jumping over the place, all over the place here, with what I'm talking about. So she's into CrossFit training, and I think that's pretty cool. But I don't know. She was looking for someone to work out with at 6 a.m. It is kind of early. I guess that's one way of training. But 6 a.m. is a bit early for my sake, I think. Maybe for everyone. I don't know what everyone thinks. But well, I guess exercise is good. I tried to exercise. I probably need to. I just have to write this. Sorry. Anyway, I also want to show you one thing in here. During I realized that when I was looking, if you go into headers here, and the header we chose like this one, and you have stock splitter. We have rake knives, which I guess we should have probably used on this one. So, and then you have you can have a number on the attacher too. You have here's the laser pallet, 1 or 2 laser pallets. Long stall splitter or shorts. I have no idea what these things are, so I haven't changed them. I think it went with the default one. I wonder if you can change this on here. No, that's just default. So so pretty cool. I mean, this done stuff you can see. I think those things on the outside guards there are some laser things. I don't know if that uses laser somehow and reads the field edge and then it cuts. You should probably look. There's probably some really good YouTube videos of this somewhere. I'm pretty sure there is somewhere. People doing this that knows what they're talking about. In comparison to me, who have no freaking idea what I'm talking about. Yes. So, I mean, this is really nice header. This is really whoa! Don't run into. I was being not very careful there. This is nice. The only thing I have is that I have a pretty small. Just run through the fields here. I have a pretty small trailer. I should have a longer trailer on my truck over here, but I can hold about 1.5 of these. It holds 20,000 liters, which is okay. Could get a bigger one, I think. Yeah, but it's okay. It works, especially with the canola, which yields a little bit less than, well, yields. It has a lesser output compared to other stuff with harvesting. Go. So 13.5 is the magic number. So I guess it's, if you do this in summer, it's probably a lot of waiting around. Well, not a lot. It depends on how far you have to drive to unload your load, but still, it's. So it gets a little bit of a weight. Let's go back to filling up this. I think this is a GPS up here on the little thing there. Auto steer, and we'll start it up, and then we'll continue our harvest. So I said this so many times, and I think that's probably probably have some sort of diagnosis when it comes to not sticking with things. I was like, oh, this is really a cool map, and I've played excessively. So probably you guys probably just like, why isn't it playing Hofbergman? And that's basically because I'm not playing Hofbergman. So so I haven't forgot about Hofbergman. It's a really nice map, but I'm sort of stuck on this one. Hofbergman, I think we're up to like winter or something. You do winter. So, but this is a nice map. I like this. Especially new header is nice. Forestry works really great on this map. This is a better all-around map, I guess, and I like the fact that it's sort of realistic set. It's actually not exactly like this, but this area in the real world it is pretty much like this, and it's actually the author's childhood farm that's modeled over there. So I really like this. This is a really cool map. So you could probably go and sell some wool over there. There's a lot of wool. Is that so hard? Turn on the lights. Ah, cool. What's this then? Activate wiper. Oh, that's cool. I wonder how that works. Because there has to be some sort of... Doesn't look like there's some sort of cord going down through the window there, but it has to be somewhere. Yes. Some sort of cord somewhere. Coming to the end of this lane, I guess it would be the right word. I don't know what people are playing, what sort of maps are playing. There are new maps out. I saw a new map called Sibershusum. My German is crappy, I'm sorry. I'm totally butchering that name. I'm terribly sorry about that. But it's on the mod hub, the game, the Giants mod hub, so it's there. You can download it. It wasn't too big, but it's also apparently set in a real setting environment, which is kind of cool. Which is I like that. It's cool. I have to answer my friend here. Let's see there. So I get freaked out every time it pauses like that. It's like, oh, let's just hope the autosave works. Autosave, okay, yes, it worked. It's like, okay, it was just the autosave and it worked. And it didn't crash the game, which is great. So, it hasn't been updates to this map in ages, but I think it just, I don't know, people seem to, I don't know if people play this. I know this guy on YouTube, I think I talked about that on an early episode, he plays, his reviews are on Kleinhau. What's his name? Keeps popping up in my YouTube flow. YouTube. It's not called flow. It's flow is the Swedish word for it. Flöde. Flöde is the Swedish word, but it translates into flow. But you know, YouTube. Well, the part when you log into YouTube, onto YouTube, and you see what people have released and watching. So sorry, the long sort of verbal excursion into about pretty much nothing. Backing up camera would have helped there, I think. Oh, nice, I like this. This is really cool. wonder if you can I can watch behind there, sort of. I think if I do this, like, no, didn't work. Okay, so this field, that field, I think both of these are canola, and then I think I have soybeans down there. We can go check that out. Map. So let's see, this is canola. No, first we're barley, and then we have soybeans there. We have soybeans there, soybeans there. But I think, I don't know if that's already. That's growing. This is ready. That's growing. This is ready. This is partly ready. So we can do this, and then we can do that one. We can do barley field, and then we could, if that's not ready, 43 there. We could go with 58 and 63 and do those. And maybe when we get back here, we can do those again. So let's see. Could probably use Courseplay or some other mod to do this, but I don't mind. That's nice. It's relaxing. And I have GPS, so it's like auto steer. It's not a problem. But I think I'm probably gonna stop there if anyone is still watching. So anyway, this has been episode 50 something on the Kleinhau Map. We got a new combine here that's harvesting away nicely. And next time we'll meet, we'll do something else. Maybe we'll just continue harvest and we'll see. We'll get to the point where we actually sell stuff. But that's the next episode. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm Andy. If you like this episode, please hit the like button, leave a comment or share. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.